All right, we're back with a part 3, and I kind of want to start this conversation off with what is the Yoni? Like, what does the Yoni represent, and like, how does it tie in with the ovaries and the phallus and the ankh? Like, what's the science of life on that? Like, what's your perception or your opinion on that, my brother?
The Yoni is a beautiful thing. It's very beautiful. If you just lay your head by the Yoni, just peep the Yoni, feel the Yoni, be by the Yoni. The Yoni holds identity. I, as the male, interact with the identity to that Yoni. My peanut structure is very yang. My phallus is very yang. In that, I came from the clit, right? So in that, I had a clit first that developed into something, right?
Right, because the first 9 weeks as a fetus, males have a vagina before they have a phallus or a penis. So, yeah, that's a very good observation right there.
Yeah, you have this yin, you have this female, you have this egg giver, you have this woman that can really create without you, without the sperm, without the being that is swimming towards her.
Right, because they already have sperm on the ovaries. We just act as a conduit.
Create it without it. Go into texts that say the original woman, she can create life. She was a life giver.
Right. So they have what they call the Berthold gland that allows them to have, an immaculate conception.
Yeah. But then you say, like, what is that? Like, look how dope that can be in so many forms. Like, there's so many forms of interaction with the Yoni and with the phallus, with the penile structure, with the yang essence and yang sexual energy that you grab and you pull it up to your crown and you circulate it between you and your partner, and then you start to really get on peaceful states.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. I'm glad that you spoke on that because eventually, after being together for so long and connecting on a certain level, you guys begin to share a certain bond and become attached and connected and even start to share DNA. And it is also said that a woman holds the DNA of every male that she's ever had sex with. So, like, that's very powerful as well. You begin to come connected. You begin to have some of the same habits. You even begin to start to look alike. And it's also said that being a mother has that bond with her son and is connected to her son because she has that male sperm and that DNA attached. Big mama kind of knows when, like, you're feeling down or you're having financial problems, or she just has that sense and to call you ahead of time before you can call her. So, like, oh yeah, most definitely. This right here is my jam. I like this song right here. So, like,
bro, I don't know. Being yang is very dope. And the original question was Yoni. Just so, like,
right,
you are talking too long, or you ain't perceiving.
Right.
You are bringing back the clarity of the question, which was Yoni.
Right.
To yourself, because I'm just trying to create, and she'll try to create and insert Yoni. We talked about the Yoni. The Yoni is strong, but it's interacting with this yang. And so you say, what can the Yoni and the sperm do together, bro? You have creation. You have the continuation of life and what life is.
Right.
And then you say, okay, how much? What is those elements? Those elements are yin and yang. Like a thought can hold a presence of yin and yang. I am becoming something. I am trying to be a perspective on something. I am trying to gain a perspective on something. I'm interacting with it to some degree. If I'm sitting here looking at this crystal, I'm trying to pull and interact with something.
Right.
The sight is a sensual perception of you, your thoughts, what's correlated in you.
Right.
So in that, you have this form of dance that you play. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start to consume, you start to actually understand words and their meaning and how they can have multiple meanings. And that can be negative or yang. That can be a good thing and a bad thing to say they have multiple meanings. The world lives off of multiple meanings.
Right. Most definitely.
Multiple meanings. You know what I'm saying? You have these forms of, like, what is actually a word.
Exactly.
And so in this, but look at the fluidity of words. Look at, I can just grab the pen and I can just trace my thoughts out. And I can come into in a form that is very peaceful and harmony, because I'm living in conjunction and interactive being in nature. with these words. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm allowing my thoughts that are words. Like, if no one told me a tree was a tree, would I just hug it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If no one told me like a woman was a woman, would I just hug it? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, what are these things? You know what I'm saying? Like, we give things energy. We give things titles. We give things constricted boxes.
Right.
You look at Microsoft. You look at like your documentation, your ability to create, right? And you say you have all these forms of words, like how they're spelled, how they're shaped, how they are like already how they're spelled. Let's say like spells. In that you say just path, but do you say, like I said, you have a peaceful way you can interact with these things? Like, look at music. I'm constantly speaking. Look at trying to give a perspective. When I'm speaking, you are speaking to yourself, and you're trying to understand life more.
Right.
I'm saying, like, look at people that say, you're talking to yourself. You have to talk to yourself.
You have to talk to yourself because that's how you
have to make
rationalize.
little quirks and interactions with yourself, even if that is just all mental. You can be in this box of, like, sitting down. Like we said, we talked about the dial a little bit earlier. We talked about Thai, we talked about yoga, we talked about connecting with oneself, union-based. You can say that I am living in conjunction with my truer self.
To me, in my opinion, when people talk to themselves, they're not actually talking to themselves, they're talking to the universe. They talk to them higher selves. Because that energy has to go somewhere, and words are a form of energy because everything is energy, so those words have to go somewhere.
So then you say somewhere, then you say creation, then you say yang, then you say yin because yin is yang. It has to be in it, it's fuel, it's something that's creating. Then you say, let's shift, let's talk about something else.
We've already spoke
We
on.
got more books, I'm sure. We already got books at home, but what is this? This is food. Okay, we talk about Yonis. Let's capture it off with reading something.
Hey, most definitely. Most definitely.
Right. It says, let's find something good. Okay, it says D. The sacral and the cranial pumps move chi up the spine. Contained and protected within your spinal column and skull is the very heart of your nervous system. Figure 5, figure 4, it shows a picture of what this is. Concussion or cushioning. It is the cerebral fluid. All right, let's switch up because I was reading something different. It's different lingo. So this fluid, as described by the Taoists long ago, is cultivated by 2 pumps. One is located in the sacrum and is known as a sacral pump. The other is the region of your upper neck and the head and is known as the cranial pump. Figure 5. Many people who have activated these pumps have reported the sensation of a big bubble of energy traveling up the spine during ovary breathing. The sacral pump. Taoists regarded the sacral containing the sacrum pump as a pump at which the sexual energy coming up from the ovaries and perineum can be held and then transformed as it is given an upward push. It can be compared with the way station that refines the ovaries energy or chi as it cultivates in the body. If the opening of the sacrum, the spinal fluid, the spinal column, the sacral hiatus is blocked, the life force cannot enter and flow up the higher center, the cranial pump.
And that is another reason why you have certain positions to when you're doing a meditation. Like, you don't have to sit in the lotus position, but if you are going to sit down, let's say in a chair, you have to be sitting up straight because everything is flow. So if you're slumped over, you will not have a proper flow of energy, and then it will not allow you to go up when you're doing your meditations. So remember that positioning is very, very important. You know, everything's for a purpose. That's the reason why they taught us how to sit Indian style while we were in school, because that's another form of using the lotus position. Also, they told you to sit upright and not to slouch in school, because energy flows better. So there's science behind everything. They might not have given us the science, but, once you understand how everything's connected, you're like, okay, that's why they told us to do that. It makes sense.
So we say this, right? We say the sacrum wants to be straight. We say the sacrum can also cultivate and bring up energy. And we say it can bring it up to your crown. through your cranial pump, through your sacral pump. That is your core, right? You have all these core beings, right? You have this sense of energy that is going up you, through you, with you. Like you're interacting, you can interact in so many forms. My man, he speaks on both realms. Like they both talk about the spine and posture and gesture and being in tune and aligned. Like look at what side of your body is actually yin. Look at what side of your body is yang. What hand do you throw with? Right with.
Right.
Both. Can
Right.
you and draw with both? You know what I'm saying? Can you do things that require experience and attunement with? Can you throw a football with the left hand when you're right-handed?
Right.
Baseball, rock. You know what I'm saying? Can you generate your force all the way up? Say I want to throw a rock in water. I have to generate my force all the way up, or I can throw it in any direction, even like a football. So then you say sports, and then you look at what the human body can do.
Right.
And you say you tune that into spine, like that spine is able to move in all directions, up and down. Look how much is attached to your spine. Look at your muscular difficulty, like how you're aligned muscularly. Like look at your muscle and how it extends your spine and these limbs you have. You have these you have so many muscles, so many vessels, so many things, so many veins in your body. Look at your layers. Cut yourself. Climb a tree, cut yourself.
Oh yeah. Oh
I'm saying,
yeah.
like, cut yourself
Most definitely.
Right? Cut yourself and see that is just a layer. Then you say, what is inside of that? Fall from a tree. Bang. You hurt and then broke something. Maybe so. But then you could erode and like let your water absorb into earth. Because we talked about elements as well. And you are comprised of different elements.
Right.
In a self-preservative state, you're going to try to survive.
Right.
So you're going to try to flow in a chaotic way or a calm way, depending on your spiritual level with yourself. So then you say yoga, and how you can hop into a stance for an hour. You can hop in it for 30 minutes. You can constantly switch your body up in your energy, like with Tai Chi or Qigong.
Right.
These forms of like interaction with what's around you. Because then you speak immortality, like we spoke in the last episode.
Right.
You speak these. There's a system. There's a way to constantly elevate. Then you say ayahuasca, how you hop over into Peru. You know what I'm saying? Then you say how you have substances like marijuana and how it has become this being that interacts with everyone.
Right.
A lot of people interact with her. You know what I'm saying? Then you have what state can she be on? What form can you consume her in? Cannabis is going to heal you. They have so much forms.
Right.
Multiple
Cannabis oil.
Of medicating oneself. You know what I'm saying? Then you say
B17 cannabis oil can help kill the cancer cells when we're not and can help heal cancer. You know, like heal the body from cancer and like kill cancer cells. So
then you say, how do you interact with it?
It's banned from the FDA.
So say this, how do you interact with it? How do you allow it to fuel you and allow you to get stronger and have more movement and progression? How do you allow it to heal you? What form are you consuming it in? Because you say smoke goes directly to the toxin.
Right.
You say, what are you consuming it in? You consuming it in a backwood or swisher?
Right, even worse.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is your swisher vegan? You know what I'm saying? Does it have hella cancer and bullshit on it? Is it coming from tobacco? You know what I'm saying? Are you smoking squares? Like, that shit not.
Right.
You have certain realms of a good cigarette, a form of less toxin and bullshit. And they have low brands. I don't know that realm too much. That's what I know, and I'm sure I can know more. But in that, cigarettes are not popping.
Right.
Then you say, what do you know? You know it's tobacco. You know it's this herb that has moved and shipped around the world. It has been marketed. It has been sold and fed for corporate and financial gain. You know what I'm saying? It has a wealth. It has a value. People consume it. Look at how many people consume squares. How much billions and billions of dollars it is. And how it is and how it does pull you in.
Right.
And look at people that are just drinking a lot of liquor. You know what I'm saying? Poison. It is very harmful to the body.
Right.
Like if you put something in your body and it stops all metabolic rates and functions, what are you doing? That is how you eliminate toxins and bullshit. Your body is struggling to turn it into something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I process this poison?
Transmutate that energy.
How do I process this poison? So now I got to get it out of my body. Now I got to make it water soluble. We are naturally water soluble. So if you are constantly eating something that's dead or that requires you to draw nutrients from it, you know what I'm saying? Like anything you put in your body, it has to become water soluble. So it needs you to have water as your fuel. You need to process it. You know what I'm saying? Look at the texture of your poop. If you don't drink water, it's dense and your body's hurting. It shouldn't be like that.
That's
If
real
not,
talk.
if you are healthy, your pool is natural. How
That's
you
real talk.
squatting, how you sitting, you know what I'm saying? How are you being in this world? You constantly, so then you shift on, what else we have here? We have life forces. Like you can hop in here and say like magic. You can say the attainment of spiritual mastery, like words like life forces,
Right.
hypnotic state, like hypnosis and PSI, like
Right.
Christian meditation, like mantras and other methods, like these forms of life forces. Like you can. Then they're about to teach you about the what is that? Tichan, Taio Chin, I think. So these are just a form of like water and earth, like so much knowledge. I had that book at home. That book.
Most definitely.
Tao.
Well, this is going to.
Then you say cards. How many people are interacting with cards? Then you say it just says tools of mental.
Oh yeah, most definitely, because the tarot is like another form of divination, which is like another predictive science. So that's another form of higher self to help connect. But with that right there, this is going to be the end of part 3. And we're probably going to come back with a little more content later on and talk on a different subject. But make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And peace.